It's David from Site3D, and I'm going to quickly show you how to add steps and ramps into a path in Site3D. So here we have a private path that connects from one side to the other, and what I want to do is add either ramps or steps into this straight section in the middle. To do this, we're going to go to the path tools, and we're going to go to the long section of path 59, where we can see the long section profile of the centerline, and we can also then go to the Add Ramps and Steps Designer. In here we want to choose whether we're adding in a ramp or some steps. So initially I'm going to do a ramp design, and we're going to say where we want them to start, where we want them to end, and the levels at which we want them to start at. There is some additional information like the length of landings between flights, so that'll allow us to have a flat spot for people to rest on as they're going up. And for the steps we also have some minimum step goings and step rise and everything else. So what we're going to do now is quite simply just say from chainage, hit pick, and I'm going to say I want it to be starting somewhere here, and hit the end point chainage, I want it to be finishing somewhere about here. I can change these levels if I want to, but at the moment I'm just going to keep that relatively flat going across here and then going down our ramp and then relatively flat going across the end. That's just the design I want here. Hit OK, and it's put in our ramp design with our ramp landing in the middle as well. We can see that in the 3D view. It's a little bit flat, but we can see that we do have level design that's going along here, and you can also see the interfacing as it's getting closer towards the ground. What if we wanted to change this? We can go back into the ramp and steps designer, and I'm going to change it to steps. So you can see here it's rubber banding how it would add in steps from the very start to the very end, and we can then just say, well, actually I want it over a slightly shorter distance, so somewhere about here is where I'm going to start it to, and I'm going to end it again somewhere about here. So in here we can specify the minimum step rise and the maximum step rise. We can also specify the minimum step going as well. But basically just hit OK. And you can see it's now added in my steps, and you can see them quite clearly in the 3D view as well. Thanks for watching.